Whoever I touch, it's not me.
You die! I'll skin you alive! Myself! You will not command me as your servant!
And that's how I got my stand, mother of the second and mother of the third. Mother of the second get triggered automatically to voice actor other characters, and mother of the third get triggered automatically to trash talk whenever it wants. We release the sewers, we demolish the wall. Rusngehdo, somewhere motherfucking morgue. Okay, hello and welcome. Culture is a part of every culture, but what does culture stand for? Culture. I, as an individual, am very cultured. How much you might ask, I'll let you guess.
You were wrong.
I'm cultured all the way. Some when it went wrong and I encountered an ecchi anime on TV late and a button clicked. Watch more! So I did, and eventually got bored with the genre. I thought making a tier list would be fun, so here I am. This is my ecchi tier list. I haven't checked any of these in so long, so I'm gonna help myself with my anime list synopsis. Infinite Stratos. A new guy in an all-girls school finds himself in a potential relationship with a bunch of girls, so he has to choose. Stereotypical harem shit. This school isn't a normal school, of course. They test weapons and shit. There is the French girl, there is the girl who likes tea, and there is the stereotypical Japanese girl, the Russian girl, flower and pussy. When it comes to most of these shows, my memory is so much fuzzy, dizzy and fluffy. Probably all I'm gonna remember is my enjoyment. And Infinite Stratos, I surely watched it just because it's an anime and I wanted to watch anime. I'm a simple man since my childhood. I really didn't enjoy it. The guy was a pussy who couldn't choose a girl or do anything. He was just always shy. I watched 2 or 2.5 seasons. I didn't hate it, but also I didn't like it. I would say probably somewhere in the middle. Let's give it a C tier. A D, let's give it a D. To Love Ru is a tricky one. When I watched this show, I watched it subtitled in French, which I couldn't speak. But that's the kind of access I had. I never understood what the story is or what was supposed to happen. All I remember is there are these 2 devil girls who live with this guy or are friends with this guy and always happen to get naked in front of each other. Also, the blonde from Black Cat is present here. The only episode I kinda remember is when the main character gets green glasses that can X-ray look under the other's clothes. It was pretty fun, but I never understood it. The art was good, it showed some titties and I wanted to see titties. So I'd say I've enjoyed it pretty much.
English, motherfucker!
Even though I never understood what it is. The synopsis is in front of me, but I don't want to read it. Just because I want it to stay like that in my memory. Cool shiz. I'm gonna kinda put it in B tier, since I didn't understood the plot. But I enjoyed it pretty much well. Madan no Uto Vadanis, Lord Marksman and Vadanis. So this anime is more recent than any of those before it. It's a 2014 anime, and I watched it when it was serializing. And I kid you not, the hero's name is Tiguru Furumoto, one part of his name. And that shit made me crazy when I watched it. Your boy be brushing his teeth, Tiguru Furumoto. Your boy be pooping, Tiguru Furumoto. Your boy be sleeping, Tiguru Furumoto. A hot princess and her hot generals and everybody is fucking hot. I enjoyed this show. The story didn't have to be something they were just fighting a war. And what do I have to do with that shit? I just need to say some jiggly buff titties. And I did say that. It delivered. But mostly I enjoyed the show. I'm putting it in C tier, since it surely was better than Infinite Stratos. But I don't have that much emotional attachment to place it B tier like To Love Ru. Makenki. The title kinda sounds like an overly enthusiastic Japanese person screaming my kink. Is it my kink though? I think I watched all of Makenki, but I can't remember shit. The main guy Takeru used to say things like Nihon Nichi Japan #1 when he sees some tits. And I learned word for tits in French is sein from this show because I also watched most of it subbed in French. Oh, my dude, their teacher was such a bomb. Now when I think about it, hell yeah, my dude. The episode that sticks was when they went to the onsen. Of course, that's gonna be the one sticking. Bruh. This is so nostalgic. I'm putting it in A tier. I actually never understood the plot of it. Most of these shows I never understood the plot, but you can't. It's the emotional attachment to the show that makes me put it in an A tier. Is this weird? Probably it is. Hell yeah, my dude. Sekirei, one of the shows that I watched subbed in French. I never understood the plot of it, but hell yeah, my dude, that's an A tier. Let me talk about it. What I remember is that these girls are capable of fighting and they need a guy to kiss with so they can unleash their full potential. And my dude gets a fuck ton of potentials. But the feels, bro. Even though I watched it in French, I knew that when the blonde girl Tsukiyomi kisses the guy Minato, anime can do anything. They live in an inn and the inn owner is also a big titty milf. Bruh, it brings so much memories. The show literally opens up with Musube's tits. Sekirei is another A. Ladies versus butlers. It's a school where the girls are trained to be ladies and the guys are trained to be butlers. I don't remember much. Girls didn't have noses, but they had amazing tits, and that made me keep watching. It had really amazing visuals now when I think about it, except noses. Come on, give your characters noses. I can't get a boner to a noseless person. What's up with you, industry? The aristocrat girl with the croissant hair really makes me want to puke, man. Oh, horrible character, come on. It should be C, but due to nostalgia, I'm putting it in B. この中に一人妹がいる。Nakaimo, my little sister, is among them. Literally among us. This anime was fucking among us. The plot was this guy, of course, goes to a new school and he lives in his apartment near the school. And these girls start coming over and they develop feeling and shit. It becomes a harem anime. Except in these girls there is one imposter. His sister was one of them. And I really thought they wouldn't have the audacity to actually have his sister being one of them. When her identity was finally revealed, I got surprised and my first thought was, she went under his sheet with him and she was shirtless and he was shirtless and she's his sister. The fuck is this show? Horrible, man, horrible. It's kinda like Infinite Stratos. Samurai girls. And that's pretty much all you had to tell me back then. Samurai? Anime? Samurai? Girls? And the genre is ETSHI? All I remember is a redhead with a cool tattoo that often shows her breast. I'm gonna give it a D tier. Ikituzen. Remember in the beginning of the video when I said someone it went wrong and I encountered an ETSHI anime on TV late and the button clicked? That's what clicked that button. Bruh. I used to watch it dubbed in French. The level of I don't care about the plot, I just want to see tits I had when it came to this anime is fucking super, man. And I had to sneak since it's ETSHI. And there yeah, I do. I actually don't want to hate on this show. I don't even remember the names of characters. All I remember is underwears and nudeness. Kinda introduced me to culture though. And as they say, the first time is always special. So I'm gonna give it a bit of a special treatment. 80. Queen's Blade. Oh, Queen's Blade. This brings so much nostalgia. I've watched all of it, but somewhere the characters all change, like it's some kind of JoJo shit. The first one is a big tournament between a bunch of girls, and the winner between them is gonna become the Queen's Blade, whatever the fuck that is. And there are these evil girls, the bubblegum girl, the Egyptian girl, and I can't even remember the third girl, but this show, man, was the shit. Oh man, the special episode has a bear mar sauce.
No ketchup, just sauce. Raw sauce.
They went too far with it. I liked the first two better than the second one, mainly because I got attached to the characters. Goddamn, this brings memories, man. It's another A tier. The fairy tale ovas. Now, why am I listing the fairy tale ovas here? Because they are closer to porn than they are to anime. Pure fan service. But since fairy tale was such a shitty show, I'm gonna give it an E, not an F, because the girls are really hot. Prison School. This one you should know. 2015. Well, it released a long time ago, but it feels recent. The plot is about these guys that are supposed to be degenerates and are punished by turning them into prisoners and actually fucking torture them BDSM style to correct their behavior. If you haven't watched it, that's one show I'm suggesting to you. Go watch it, you big boy. And it's our first S tier scoring. Yay! S tier! S tier. Freezing. When I think about this show, I just remember tits. I might have downloaded one episode. I saw the tits. I didn't like what I saw. I liked the tits though, but the whole product wasn't my thing. Right after an S comes an F. Kinda disappointed actually by seeing it here. And again, all of this is subjective. If your favorite show is To Love Ru and you want it to be higher, cool, you do you. And if Freezing is your favorite show, you need to visit a doctor. High School DxD. The title speaks for itself. I don't know how to describe it. I never even watched it. I downloaded a few episodes to show to a classmate of mine when I was like 12, 13, 14. I'm gonna put it in C tier since I chuckle whenever I think about it. But the show itself, I don't have any emotional attachment to it. I know that Ria's Grimory probably have really nice tits, but I didn't invest time in this show, man. I can't give it more than a C tier. High School of the Dead. This anime is iconic. It's a zombie apocalypse. Hot girls surviving the dead. Flower and pussy, hell yeah, my dude. The MILF in this show, man. The one scene you always see in GIFs and you never knew where it came from. It came from here. I'm putting it in an S tier. Another show that I would recommend. If you haven't watched it, go check it out. Even if you are not an enjoyer of the genre. Nagatoro, the most recent one. My comeback to the genre. I know it isn't listed as ETSHI in my anime list, but it's close. It's kinda there. I heard the Josh Taste dudes talk about it, and I thought maybe I should check it out, and I checked it out and I liked it. That's another S tier. They come in like rain, man. A lot of S tier shows. It's about this girl that likes to annoy her senpai. Other girls call him Paisen, call him whatever you want, and it's actually good. Sometimes it gets even wholesome when the both of them get shy simultaneously. Go watch it, you big boy. It's a good show. Bimbo Gamiga. It is listed as comedy, parody, shonen, supernatural, but for me this shit was super itchy, man. The anime include the pervert monk. His name is Bobby and he's always saying sexual poems and shit. There is also the BDSM dog who changes from a dog to a human and from a human to a dog. Basically a god, not a human, but you know, whenever he gets sexually tortured, he changes from a dog to a human. Great show, man. If you haven't watched it, I really recommend it. Go check it out. Also has so many fucking references from other shonen animes like One Piece, Dragon Ball, and Josuke from part 4 was here before even becoming an anime. Bimbo Gamiga is another S tier show. And looking at my list, the shows that I think that are S tier are more than the shows that are F tier. If that doesn't show it, listen to my words. My taste in anime and cultured shit slaps, man. Maybe I'm a normie, but my taste slaps ass. My new weekend show, my top secret show. Literally the plot is a girl with a fucking sword, and when she hits another girl's boobs, it steals the size. Come on, tell me that shit isn't hot as fuck. The special episodes are fucking extra, man. I'm tired, man. I'm gonna put it in an A tier. I would have put it in an S tier and recommended it, but I'm too tired for that. Peace and be wise, huh?
Death is too good for you. You deserve worse.